Hi, everyone, and welcome to Shift Worship Tips. My name is Mariah. I'm currently the brand manager with Shift Worship. We have a very special guest with us today. I'll let him introduce himself in a second, but we're super excited to talk about Lent with you and all of the wonderful media that we have on our site.
Yeah, for sure. Great to be here. My name is Nathan, and yeah, super stoked to talk about Lent and all the things that you can do with Lent on the Shift Worship website. First of all, what is Lent? So Lent, to begin, is a season of the church calendar. And the church calendar is basically just a way that Christians all over the world observe and participate in the life of Christ. The most significant seasons being, Advent, Christmas, Lent, and then Easter. And then there's some smaller observances, some smaller holidays like Epiphany or the Transfiguration, kind of like scattered throughout the calendar. But the big ones are Advent, Christmas, Lent, and Easter. During Advent, we anticipate the first and second comings of Christ. During Christmas, we celebrate Christ's birth. And then during Holy Week and Easter, we celebrate Jesus' victory over the powers of sin and death by his crucifixion and subsequent resurrection. But much like Advent before Christmas, Lent comes before Easter, and in many ways actually prepares us for Easter. So I don't know about you guys, but every year, families everywhere practice spring cleaning, right, for the purpose of cleaning house, because over time, our living spaces tend to grow dusty and cluttered and disorganized. And in the same way that a house grows dusty and cluttered and disorganized, so too do our spiritual lives. And so, just like our houses, we need to do some tidying up every now and again. And that's basically what Lent is for. Lent is this season for Christians all around the world where we search and we examine ourselves. Right? It's a chance to kind of like dust all the cobwebs out of the corners of our lives and to focus in on what's important. Right? Lent is an opportunity to focus in and hone in on our relationship with Christ and clear out any and all of the junk that has maybe gotten in the way. Lent begins with Ash Wednesday, and Ash Wednesday is a day where we acknowledge our junk and are reminded that we will die. And then Lent ends on Easter Day, a day when we are reminded that Christ has come and, despite all the death and junk in our lives, has given us new life. And so that's just a super quick overview of Lent.
Awesome, Nathan. Thank you so much for sharing your insight on Lent and your knowledge. I had no idea that it was so involved like that. I just thought you gave up something for 40 days and, But I want to jump into the Lent media that we have on our site. At the moment, we have a plethora of Lent content, collections, mini movies, motion still backgrounds, countdowns, and social media. By the time you're watching this, there'll probably be even more media for Lent on our site. So make sure you check that out as well. So the first collection I want to highlight is called Misty Lent, and this is a nature-based content. So you are floating in the forest. It sets the tone. There's also a mini movie included in this collection, and it's a really good one, worth the watch. You can use it as a sermon bumper, ending a sermon wherever it takes place. But my favorite part about this collection is the sermon title. I think it's cool. It's bright. It's purple. I like the font. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Second collection would be Vibrant Lent. This one is more abstract. It's a larger collection. So if you have a lot more you want to display, this is the perfect thing for it. Again, you can edit a lot of these still and motion backgrounds using the quick editor. My favorite part of this collection is the 3 different countdowns. There's a 10-minute, a 5-minute, as well as a trivia countdown. So trivia countdown is a fun way to start your service. It's engaging, it sets the tone, and it gives people something to focus on before they focus on you. the last collection I really want to highlight is called Painted Lent. It's a smaller collection. There's also a mini movie included in this one. And then my favorite part of this collection is the different colors that are involved. So you can pick, you can choose, you can use them all or just stick with one color. Totally your preference.
So all of those really incredible collections are actually available to you for free. Shift Worship offers a 30-day free trial that you can use to try any and all of our content before deciding if you actually want to, pay for a subscription. So it's a really great opportunity to check out what we've got, see if it's something that you and your church can use, and if so, you can jump right into a subscription after the trial ends.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Nathan, for jumping on today. We hope you guys enjoyed the little lesson about Lent, as well as the media we have on our site. Stay tuned for more Shift Worship tips to come in the future, and keep an eye out for our Lent media and Easter media coming.